If you are like many adult children with aging parents, you've probably asked yourself this really tough question. Should I put my life on hold to take care of them full time? And trust me, I know that that is such a hard decision. I've been there myself. It's one of the hardest things we could face, being torn between our love and sense of duty for our parents and our own family and careers and our own well-being. Today, I want to dive into this dilemma because I know that it is real for a lot of you. We're going to talk about the pressures, the costs, and how to find a balance that works for everyone. So let's get to it. Hi there, I'm Sofia. I make videos to help you support your aging parents with the best strategies, information, and resources so you can both have the best outcomes. Okay, first of all, let's talk about that pressure because it's real, isn't it? Society often tells you that as your parents age, you're supposed to step up and be their primary caregiver. And for many of us, that feels like the right thing to do. But it can also turn into a mix of love and duty and sometimes a little bit of resentment and guilt too. You start to feel like you have to drop everything and be there 24/7. But here's the thing. When it comes to caregiving, there's a big difference between wanting to care and feeling trapped into caring. And to be honest, becoming a full-time caregiver for your aging parent can come with some pretty significant costs. And I'm not only talking about money. It can mean sacrificing your career, your relationships, and your mental health, and your own plans for your future. I have heard so many stories from people just like you who face burnout, resentment, and even straining their own marriages, all because they feel like they have no option, no choice but to take on that role to take care of their parents. And it's really heartbreaking because at the end of the day, I know that you love your parent, but you have to love yourself. So what is the alternative? How can you support your parents without losing yourself in the process? It's about finding that middle ground. There are many ways to care for your parent that don't require sacrificing your entire life. Maybe it's hiring a professional caregiver a few days a week. Maybe it's tapping into community resources or considering assisted living if that meets their needs. The key is to set boundaries that allow you to support and love them while also maintaining your own independence and well-being. I know what you're thinking, but how do I even start to have that conversation with my parent? I know it's really tough, but it's so important to have an honest, open, compassionate talk with them about what they need and what you can realistically provide to them. Don't be afraid to have these conversations. It can be as simple as saying, "Mom, Dad, I love you. I want to be there for you, but I also need to make sure that I'm taking care of myself so that I can be there for you in the long term." This kind of conversation, it helps you set clear expectations. It shows that you are concerned for them and are coming from a place of love and concern. But remember this, taking care of yourself, it's not selfish. It's essential. It's just like a car that needs gas to keep it moving, or these days it might need an electric charge. But you need your own energy, your own gas and well-being to take care of other people. If you run yourself down to empty, you're not going to be able to keep going. You're not going to be able to be there for your parent the way you want to be. Prioritizing your mental health, your passions, your personal goals make you a better support for them, a better support system for your parent in the long run. And if you're constantly running on empty, it's not going to benefit anyone, not you and not your parent. So set those boundaries, make time for yourself, and know that it's okay to say, I need help. I can't do this all by myself. And if you're absolutely at a loss for how to have these conversations with your parent or how to set healthy boundaries, then please take a look at this video I made about how to set boundaries with your aging parent step by step. So where does that leave you? I think that the takeaway here is that choosing not to be a full-time caregiver, it's okay. It doesn't mean you don't love your parent any less. It means that you're finding a sustainable way to care for both them and yourself for the long haul. Every family situation is different, and there's no one way, no one-size-fits-all answer. The most important thing is to make decisions that respect everyone's needs and well-being, including you. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences on this. Have you been faced with this dilemma? How did you handle it? Go ahead and share your experiences below in the comments because I think we can learn a lot from each other. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos on everything parent care related. Thanks so much for watching today. I'll see you next time.